you're talking about between Southeast Asia and India, which are two markets that we focus on.
What if you helped build the biggest social media empire in the world, only to be cut out of the picture? And what if that twist of fate led you to an even bigger fortune? Eduardo Saverin went from Facebook exile to Singapore's richest man, without writing a single line of code. His story isn't just about wealth, it's about strategy, reinvention, and knowing exactly when to walk away. This is the untold story of the billionaire who left Facebook behind and never looked back. Eduardo Saverin was born into wealth. Growing up in Brazil, his father was a successful businessman with ties to banking, shipping, and real estate. But with rising concerns about security in Brazil during the 1990s, the Saverin family made a strategic move to the United States. Eduardo excelled academically and landed at Harvard, where fate would introduce him to a young, ambitious coder named Mark Zuckerberg. Harvard's elite final clubs weren't just social circles, they were networking goldmines. Saverin, a member of the prestigious Phoenix SK Club, met Mark Zuckerberg, who was building what would soon become Facebook. Eduardo provided the first crucial investment, $15,000, to launch the Facebook. Saverin was originally named Facebook's chief financial officer and business manager, responsible for bringing in early advertisers. However, as Zuckerberg moved the company to Silicon Valley and secured major venture capital backing from investors like Peter Thiel and Accel Partners, Eduardo found himself increasingly sidelined. Tensions peaked when Zuckerberg and Facebook's legal team diluted Saverin's shares from 34% to less than 10%, essentially cutting him out of the company. In response, Saverin sued Facebook in 2005. A brutal legal battle followed, but in the end, Eduardo walked away with a settlement rumored to be north of $4 billion. Despite no longer being actively involved with Facebook, Eduardo still holds a 2% stake in the company. While some would have fought for a role in the company, Saverin chose a different path. In 2009, rather than stay in Silicon Valley, he made a surprising move. He renounced his US citizenship and relocated to Singapore. And that's when his second act began. Most people know Eduardo for Facebook, but few realize how he grew his fortune afterward. Singapore, a global financial hub, became his playground. In 2015, he co-founded B Capital Group, a venture capital firm with over $6 billion in assets under management, backing startups in AI, fintech, and healthcare. One of B Capital's key investment areas is healthcare. The firm has backed companies like Evidation Health, which uses AI and data analytics to measure patient outcomes, and Icertis, an enterprise contract management company revolutionizing how global corporations handle legal agreements. These strategic moves position Saverin at the forefront of digital transformation in critical industries. Eduardo has also made a significant mark in fintech, recognizing the sector's explosive growth in Asia. He has invested in companies like M-Swipe, one of India's leading mobile payments firms, and Atom Finance, a US-based investment research platform. With Asia being the epicenter of mobile banking innovation, Saverin's financial footprint is expanding rapidly. Logistics and e-commerce are other industries Saverin has set his sights on. Through B Capital, he has invested in NinjaVan, a last-mile logistics provider catering to the Southeast Asian e-commerce boom. With a presence in 6 countries and millions of packages delivered daily, NinjaVan is poised to be a dominant force in the region. But B Capital is just one piece of the puzzle. Eduardo's investments extend across multiple sectors, leveraging Singapore's business-friendly environment to expand his influence. His firm focuses on late-stage startups that have already demonstrated strong potential, particularly in markets with high barriers to entry. One notable venture is Antler, a global early-stage investment firm and startup accelerator based in Singapore. Antler has funded hundreds of startups worldwide, helping entrepreneurs turn ideas into successful businesses. Saverin's involvement with Antler aligns with his vision of supporting tech innovation at its very foundation. Saverin's eye for disruption extends beyond traditional tech. His portfolio includes cutting-edge AI companies, cybersecurity firms, and digital infrastructure providers. He has played a key role in backing Clary, an AI-powered revenue forecasting platform, and Shield AI, which develops autonomous defense technology. Saverin also recognized the increasing importance of online security and digital identity verification. That's why he invested in Jumio, a leading AI-powered identity verification platform used by banks, fintech companies, and online marketplaces to verify customer identities. Jumio has since grown into a billion-dollar enterprise, validating Saverin's foresight in betting on digital security as a critical tech sector. All these investments reflect his strong belief in the long-term potential of artificial intelligence and automation. Eduardo Saverin isn't just a billionaire investor. He's a strategic visionary, reshaping industries from behind the scenes. His ability to identify and back transformative businesses has not only grown his fortune, but has also cemented his reputation as one of the most influential investors in the tech world. With Singapore as his base, his influence is only set to grow, and his methods are working. According to Forbes, his net worth has skyrocketed to over $33 billion in 2025, officially making him Singapore's richest man. But what does life look like when you have billions in the bank? Unlike some flashy billionaires, Saverin is notoriously private. His home is rumored to be in Sentosa Cove, an ultra-exclusive enclave where Singapore's wealthiest residents own waterfront mansions with private yachts. Saverin is rumored to have purchased some luxurious high-end properties in Singapore. He reportedly purchased a 10,300 square foot duplex penthouse suite in Ardmore Park for over $44.6 million in 2017, making it one of the most expensive apartments in the city-state. Unconfirmed reports have also suggested that in 2019, he purchased a two-story bungalow worth $170 million on Nassim Road, which is often referred to as the Beverly Hills of Singapore. Traveling in style is a given. Eduardo reportedly owns a fleet of luxury cars and has been spotted flying on private jets to destinations across Europe and Asia. While he avoids the media spotlight, he's known to frequent high-end hotels like the Raffles Singapore and elite members-only clubs where billionaires and business moguls discuss deals away from prying eyes. In 2015, he married Elaine Andriaanssen, a businesswoman from an influential Indonesian Chinese family. Their wedding was an opulent affair held on the French Riviera, attended by an exclusive guest list that included some of the world's most powerful individuals. Since then, the couple has kept a relatively low profile, preferring to enjoy their wealth discreetly rather than flaunt it. Despite his low-key persona, Eduardo has been quietly involved in philanthropy, supporting education, healthcare, and tech innovation programs. Through various investments and charitable contributions, he has helped fund research in AI-driven medical diagnostics and supported initiatives that provide scholarships to underprivileged students in Asia. Eduardo Saverin's journey isn't just about making billions. It's a masterclass in timing, strategy, and reinvention. Here are the key lessons we can learn from his story. Lesson number 1. Diversify your wealth. Saverin didn't put all his eggs in the Facebook basket. After his exit, he diversified aggressively, investing in technology, AI, healthcare, and fintech. The lesson? A single windfall can be the foundation for a much larger empire if you know how to reinvest. Lesson number 2. Know when to walk away. Being pushed out of Facebook could have been a setback, but Saverin turned it into an opportunity. Instead of clinging to the past, he used his payout to build a new fortune. Sometimes, knowing when to step away is just as important as knowing when to stay. Lesson number 3. Leverage global opportunities. By moving to Singapore, Saverin positioned himself in one of the world's fastest-growing financial hubs. He understood that wealth isn't just about how much you have, it's also about where you choose to grow it. Lesson number 4. Play the long game. Unlike those who chase quick wins, Saverin focuses on long-term investments. His venture capital firm bets on late-stage startups with proven potential, ensuring steady and strategic wealth accumulation. From a Harvard dorm room to becoming Singapore's richest man, Eduardo Saverin's journey is a masterclass in reinvention. He may have been written out of Facebook's inner circle, but he wrote his own future. So what do you think? Did Saverin make the right move stepping away from Facebook? Or did he leave behind something even bigger? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more deep dives into the world of wealth and success.